Hi, friendos. It's Owen, and I am getting ready for a session tomorrow. It's not my session. It's the session of a good buddy named Daniel Fields, who's an excellent guitar player and an excellent guitar maker out of Chapel Hill, Carborough, and Pittsburgh. And Daniel is going to borrow some stuff from me to make a record with a fella with one of his longtime comrades and local talented person, Joe McPhail. Joe, you usually, if you know Joe from Central North Carolina, you usually know Joe from playing behind a keyboard, but he's also an excellent drummer and does that for Daniel and Joe's group, the Oblations. And and Daniel plays guitar. So he's needing some stuff for the studio, and I'm providing that stuff to him, which is one of the things that I like most in the entire world, is to help other folks get stuff that sounds cool out of my collection, and that is what Loud Art Gear Supply is about, so to speak. So one of the things that he wanted was one of those kind of like super blown out, like maybe champ-ish, but it doesn't have to sound like a champ, small amp sounds. And I've got a 50s Supro, I forget the number. I'm just going through everything to make sure that it works like it worked the last time I had it, or the last time I turned it on. I am gonna not play for a second because I can hear my perfect spouse in the other room on the phone during a work call. And I also just remembered what model number this Supro is. It is a 1419. It's a 6V6 powered, I think like 5 watt number. It's been serviced, at least with new tubes and a new speaker, and has always worked just the way I would want an amp to work. But it has it's never had the cord replaced to a grounded 3-prong, which I really which should be done. I mean, that would be like the appropriate, safe thing to do. And I've never lent this out to anybody because you can get bit. You can get bit. It's gonna bite you. But they know what they're doing, and we're friends, so they're not gonna sue me. And I found the 2-prong cord charming. It's just a volume and a tone knob on the back, and that is at maybe 9 o'clock. Take it to noon. volumes at just past noon, tones at noon as well. That's with the tone rolled all the way off and the volume in the same noon o'clock position. Tone up to 3 o'clock? God damn, it sounds good. It's not a quiet amp, but you don't want this sound from a quiet amp. I don't, at least. It is not malfunctioningly loud. It's just like it's doing what it should do. It's also a great amp for setting to max and then controlling your gain by using the volume knob. And that that's enough of that. One day I'll play all of these for a longer amount of time, and then you can hear them for a longer amount of time. But I am actually trying to make this video as I get stuff done at the same time. The guitar that I was playing is a Kramer DMZ 2000. The DMZ in Kramer DMZ 2000 stands for DiMarzio. I was letting you know that it was coming stock with 2 DiMarzio Super Distortions in the late 70s. The 2000 is a demarcation of its feature set of having coil splits for each pickup. Those were the 2 small switches next to the 3-position switch. I'm giving Daniel one other small amp that isn't doing the same thing, but is kind of in the same family tree as what you just heard. This is a K Model 704. It also only has the 2-prong plug, and it has never been serviced, and I will never service it unless I have to. Everything on it is absolutely original as far as I can tell, and it's all solid state, and I just like it so much. This was volume and tone all the way up. Like a lot less gain, not as gritty. But the one cool thing that I love about this is the tremolo. The tremolo on it's just volume, tone, and then speed and depth. And it's a loud tremolo. Maybe you can hear the clicking right now. But what I dig is that when you hit the guitar really hard, the attack on the strings actually kind of overloads the tremolo circuit, and the tremolo circuit has to kind of catch back up, and so you get like a full maybe second and a half of like note before the choppiness kind of comes in and then catches up to speed, and it is so dope to me. are the two tiny amps that I'm excited to have out this week, making art and being alive and like doing their jobs as amplifiers and as tools for people that are creative. This one is the K model 704. I can't remember the vibrato 704 is what it says on the front. It's not a vibrato, it's a tremolo circuit, but it's fine, we love them. And it's the K Vanguard, looks like the model name. This is an amp that does like that one I never bother with the tone anywhere else except all the way up, or the volume anywhere else besides all the way up. You play to the amp. Gosh, I just like it so much. And then earlier we got, and it's just like the K, there's sort of like no point to try and get clean tone out of it. I mean, it's fine, but there's just other ways to do it. And then this is the late 50s Supro 1419, and these two are gonna go do great work for great people. I love you so much. I hope that you're having a nice day.